Welcome to Greg Speaks Worldwide, big baby. Yeah, and it don't stop. Greg Anderson. A lot of stuff going on. I have to play this for you guys. This guy, Pastor Manning, uh, real interesting. He's talking about Creflo Dollar and his pimpism. And I just kind of feel it's kind of unfair, it's kind of biased for pastors to come out attacking other ministers who are servants and that type of thing. And I just want you guys to take a quick look at Pastor Manning accusing Creflo Dollar at being a pimp, a Times Square pimp. Check this out. Hold on. One more again. I'm finna let y'all hear a little piece of this. Y'all can check out Pastor Manning. Hold on. Make sure I got my audio up. Don't want it up too high, but just enough. Here we go. Yeah, this guy is attacking folks.
Creflo Dollar couldn't be the pimp that he is. Were it not for greedy, hot women. Greedy and hot and poor and broke, looking for some money to fall out of the sky. And by the way, Creflo, that big picture you had of you in Times Square with that white suit on. I used to work Times Square. Giuliani got rid of all pimps and peep shows in Times Square. Take that picture of you in your pimp suit down out of Times Square. No more pimps in New York City. You pimp, you.
Oh my God.
Creflo Dollar. And all the women that followed him are Anna Nicole.
Then he's talking about the women.
Sitting there.
Whores and floozies.
Ain't got no man looking to get some money from Creflo.
Whores. Floozies.
Is who you are. That follow him, Kenneth Copeland.
Okay.
All of his crowd. Y'all still standing? I got more.
Whoa. Well, okay. As you can see, this is quite interesting. And I personally don't understand why pastors are attacking. I mean, this dude is straight up attacking Creflo Dollar, calling him a pimp, etc. And I don't know if it's haterade, I don't know if he hating or what. I don't know what's really going down. But I just feel that Pastor Manning should not attack this man like this. And as like I said, you heard it yourself. And I'm going to kind of rewind this back. I don't have to take it all the way. Right here. This guy, let's hear it one more time.
Creflo Dollar couldn't be the pimp that he is. Were it not for greedy, hot women.
Hot women.
Greedy, hot, and poor, and broke. Looking for some money to fall out of the sky. And by the way, Creflo, that big picture you had of you in Times Square with that white suit on.
Okay.
I used to work Times Square. Giuliani got rid of all pimps and peep shows in Times Square.
Okay.
Take that picture of you in your pimp suit down out of Times Square. No more pimps in New York City. You pimp, you. Creflo Dollar. And all the women that followed him are Anna Nicole Smith, whores and floozies. Sitting there, ain't got no man looking to get some money from Creflo.
Okay.
Whores.
Floozies.
Is who you are.
Okay.
That follow him and Kenneth Copeland.
All right. What I like to do is I like to get you guys' opinions on Pastor Manning attacking. I mean, he called Creflo Dollar a pimp. He said he was pimping before pimping was pimping. Okay, now that's pimping. And then the women that are following him, because he has a huge women following. He's calling them whores and floozies. You know what I mean? That's an attack on a whole bunch of people. And don't get me wrong, I do understand, I disagree with some of the things that goes on in the church, but the bottom line is the church is supposed to be somewhat of a hospital, and folks are supposed to go there and get healed and whatnot. Sometimes you get tired of folks folks trying to address each other. I mean, there's so many different cliches, and you've heard them all. But is it fair or is it right is what I'm asking those of you who've just heard this man call Creflo Dollar a pimp And there's a lot of other pastors too that are attacking. I mean, going off, big time. I mean, just going off and using all kind of. I mean, going real gutter. I mean, it's a bunch of gutterism among pastors, and there's a bunch of jockeying for position. So I open the floor up to you now. Want to know, is it right for pastors to attack other pastors? It's kind of like rappers attacking rappers, rappers killing rappers. I don't know if pastors are going to start killing each other. I don't know. What are they going to start doing next? I remember one time I went to this one church. This church needed security. They actually had a security guard in the church. And one dude was about to pimp slap this one woman, and he was telling her, "I used to pimp for a living. You don't know." But she said, "I wish you would hit me." So it was, but they were about to get down right there in the church. So is church changing? I mean, tell me. I would like to know what your views are. What are your comments? So again, open the floor up right now. Greg Anderson of Greg Speaks Worldwide, and we're gonna close out with Pastor Manning and his comments. Are these comments right? I mean, is this really a pastor talking like this? Should pastors talk like this? Closing out with Pastor Manning.
Creflo Dollar couldn't be the pimp that he is were it not for greedy, hot women. Greedy and hot and poor and broke, looking for some money to fall out of the sky. And by the way, Creflo, that big picture you had of you in Times Square with that white suit on. I used to work Times Square. Giuliani got rid of all pimps and peep shows in Times Square. Take that picture of you in your pimp suit down out of Times Square. No more pimps in New York City. You pimp, you. Creflo Dollar. And all the women that followed him are Anna Nicole Smith, whores and floozies.